Hi everyone, it's Val here at Crafts by You. I just wanted to take some time to check in with you all and see if you all have ideas for small projects that you can work on in your room. What are the things that you do when you're not really committing to a project, but you just want to feel like you're accomplishing something? What do you do? I'm curious. I am gonna begin working on a snippet roll from essentially calculator tape. And, you just normally kind of have fabrics and things making it up. But I'm going to do one that is based on what I saw Lilian Guerrero do. So I'll link her video below. But I wanted to just kind of start. I literally was just like grabbing stuff out of the scrap bin. And I wanted to start using some of these, but I didn't want to use them straight away. I wanted them stamped. And so I asked you guys about, small little projects or quick projects that you can do. I mean, they can be quicker, they could be long, but this is going to be one of mine because I will essentially set up a little station where I can take this along with me. If I want to be in the living room, if I want to watch the game, whatever, I can go and take it. And so I was normally hesitating to do this because a lot of the stamps that I want to use, I'm in the process of decluttering always, and I couldn't even get access to them. So I started thinking about it that my Tim Holtz stamps, a lot of them are all in his binder. And so I thought, you know what, this will be the way I'll do it. So just really starting out with these scraps, I'm going to go in and with just different inks that I have on hand nearby, stamp some of these out and then start working on that snippet roll. So just thought, let's see here. I think what I'm going to do also is kind of reach for one stamp that I can use in a variety of places. Let's see, just grabbing a block here. And then just kind of do it the same color throughout, just keeping it kind of straightforward. So I've got this picked raspberry oxide here. I realize it's an oxide, but let's just kind of start going in here into some of these. And we'll see. Like this, I don't know, would I just go on top? I'm not sure. Now see, automatically, like the control freak in me, which I thought that I killed off a long time ago. She wants to come out like, no, this isn't the way you do it. You need to make sure you go in there and blah, blah, blah. And I don't want to hear that. I ain't trying to hear you, girl. So I am like intentionally pushing that chick outside of my head. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. All right, I'm going to take this blueprint sketch, which I have like washed down so well that I can't even pop the top. Please, please. I'm trying to keep my hinge. Please, sir. Sir. Okay, there we go. Thank you. All right, get this open here. So again, I'm really trying to just add a little something to this. It's not that I know exactly how this will be used, but I'm just finding that they're sitting here, and as much as I could just say, well, let's just get rid of them. No, I can't get rid of them. So, today's the day to do something with these, and I'm hoping that if you all have some other ideas for scraps and small projects, that you'll share those with us, because maybe someone else is here and kind of in the same situation. So everybody, we're back. I've gotten some little bits here, just random stuff, really kind of pulled out of my paper stash, just bits and bobs and whatnot. So we've got some of those stamped up, and what I'm going to do now is I've started unrolling this. I even torn this a little bit where, it's more thin, but that's okay because we're layering paper on it. So I'm literally just going to open this, and we're going to start by just kind of spreading some glue down. And start kind of with this little section here. And let's see, we'll kind of start with this bit here. And again, I don't have this very specific way that I have already in mind to do this. I'm really kind of just trying to salvage my scraps. Salvage the scraps before they are taken from me. Honest to goodness, that's really kind of the idea, because I know I want that little giblet piece for something later on, right? And I'm thinking that perhaps if, well, maybe I'll just go with this. Maybe if I am pulling from this stack, that until I move on from this stack, it will still give me kind of something that has the same vibe, right? Like this section all kind of has this, you know, have some stamp in common or some colors in common for at least a duration of the tape. And so that's kind of what I'm hoping might happen. Again, you know, it's like all these little pieces. And so I'm not gonna go too far with the glue, because I don't want to leave it open, you know, or let it sit there with nothing on it too long. But at the same time, I'm trying to make this right. So like here, I'll stick this. Okay, I'll stick this other piece down here. Tear a portion of this. And I just realized that I've been getting super quiet, so excuse me for that. I didn't expect that to happen, but it's kind of meditative. It's kind of a meditative process, I'm finding. So maybe this would be one of those things that really might help you in terms of just kind of being in the moment with what you're doing and not thinking too much about it, but just laying those pieces down. Okay, let's go right there. That'll strengthen it up some. Maybe have like a piece of a die cut. So I'll just take a portion of that, put that in there. But you can get these tapes for really inexpensive. I mean, you might have some around the house if you kind of had like old calculator stuff. But already, I'm like having fun with that. And then I'm going to also stitch on top of it. So I think this can be like a fun little thing to do when, you know, you just want to zone out and have fun with your scraps and know that they're getting put to use in some way, and not just tossed about like they mean nothing. But yeah, if you know, want to keep it, make it into something useful for another project. And that's what I kept thinking about with doing this. I just said, yep, it's absolutely going to be time. And sometimes too, when you're looking at the fabric ones, the rolls where they're all fabric, I don't know, sometimes I look at that and I'm like, well, I like this section of it, but that's not really, you know, something that I'm into. But when it's your stuff and it's the pieces that you've kept all this time, then something about it is gonna be, you know, fitting in with your style. So that's why I think it's also a good project in that way. It really is just like a reflection of your craft room. Which means mine's gonna be all over the place. So can some of y'all do this with me and let me know how yours is coming along? I think you'll have fun with it. I just honestly, I didn't think that I would be here not talking this much, because maybe I'll just cut up the video so you're not just sitting there zoning out. But at least, you know, it'll give you a project that you can kind of look into doing in the near future with your bits, and it actually be useful to you. Be useful to get this stuff out. Get it out. All right. Okay, you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'll just stop here for now. I think I definitely, like, I'm probably, well, you know what? Let me put some more on here. Let me just get this extra section here. I'm going to take this edge off. Let's put this in here. Give it back some color. But I do think, I want to finish this section though. I do think though that one aspect of this that I will work on is that I'll come back probably, and maybe since I'm tearing pieces and things, I'll come back and incorporate, ooh, let's bring that down. I'll incorporate some inking, possibly. I don't know. I think by the time you finish this ginormous roll, or you get into it good, that it's gonna be so much, you're not gonna want to fool with it. But at some point, I don't know, if there's like a section of it bugging me, I might come in and just say, let me hit it with, you know, a blending tool and kind of add something to it. But the idea really is just that you've got an eclectic piece that you can incorporate into your journals, and that's gonna be like what I'm working with. I don't know, I'm probably gonna be like, you guys send me some of your scraps, but don't do that right now. Like, let me like prove to myself I'm gonna finish this. But I hope this is something that you guys are interested in doing, and you could definitely like come back and ink on top of this, ink on top of it, or stamp on top of it. I'm gonna sew on top of it also, so we'll see how this comes along, and that will be a lot of fun. Okay, the other part to this video, I just wanted to give you guys an update and kind of a heads up too. If any of you are interested in doing your own little golden book, that is something that I'm working on right now, along with Bima's Crafty Corner, and she is going, Els is doing like a step-by-step situation, and she's doing it where you can like come in on Saturday afternoons or early evenings, and depending on where you are, but come in and ask any questions you're having along the way. So sometimes there are challenges when it comes to doing these, and there's a bunch of different ways, but she's taking you on her process. And so at this point, we've kind of taken our books apart. We've gotten our signatures ready, and so there's only 3 videos I think so far, so it's definitely something that you would want to, you know, jump in and follow along with. But I think this is going to be really cute in the end, and if you want to try that and just kind of take something at a slower pace, I'll put her playlist down below so you can see it. But yeah, every Saturday morning, that's when she puts up her video for the next section, and she's super good at teaching this stuff, y'all. So I just wanted to share that with you all and let you know how things are coming along. I'll save the rest of my pages in here for a surprise, maybe for next week, okay? All right, so that's about it for now. Just wanted to do this snippet piece with you all And I hope you all let me know in the comments below if you've done this before with fabric or other ways. If this is something that you could see yourself getting into with your scraps. If not, tell me what the heck I'm supposed to do with my scraps, y'all. Please. All right. Talk to y'all later. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. I'll talk to you soon. See you tomorrow. Bye.